What's up guys, this is Anthony from Anthony's Customs and we're here for another Q&A video. I'm not even going to try to number it because I screwed that up last time, not last time, but a couple times ago, and there's too many of them now. I think this is 14, but who cares? Doesn't really matter what the number is. Let's just get into the questions. First question is from Fastest Man Alive. What, in your opinion, is the worst line of figures ever released? Well, that's a really tough question, and of course I haven't owned every line of figures, so I have to be biased to the ones I have seen in person, and I am going to go with the, sorry Jazzwares, Street Fighter small 3 3/4 inch line. Those look like complete poo-poo. So that's probably the one I'm going to go with. I haven't owned any, so I can't say for sure, but they seem to be pretty crappy. Alright, let's move on to, that's not a question, but thank you, Intergerar2. Thanks for the support. Okay, on to the question. Alex K, what is your top 5 favorite DC Play Arts Kai? Well, there aren't that many. Like, I mean, I guess we're talking about the Arkham City and stuff too, so I guess there are a few. Let's go with blue and gray 1970s Batman. Both Harley Quinns, they're really top quality. I like those figures, not just because they have boobs, but, you know. If we were doing this in a couple of months, I'd say the Arkham Origins, Deathstroke, and Batman, but we can't do that because they're not here yet. I think the, and here we go again, the variant Wonder Woman, not because of the boobs, but she's really good. And who else did I really like? The new Joker's pretty good, so we'll go with that because I need a Joker in there. So there we go, that'll do. And he doesn't have boobs, so there you go. Kez Daddy asks, do you buy any ongoing comics at the moment, or have you in the past? You must be new to the channel, which is fine, so that's okay. But no, I don't read any comics. The only comics I own and have ever read willingly are the Halo comics. That's it. I read, like, because my brother had it and it was there and I was bored one day. I looked at an X-Force comic and it was fine, but they just, comics don't really do it for me. I like to read novel. I like a lot of text where I can visualize everything because I'm one of those people that I can actually do that. I'm not saying that, probably came out sounding arrogant and wrong, but no, that's not what I mean. Some people, they just read a book and they can't visualize it. It doesn't work for them, where comics have all the pictures and everything, so that works for them. For me, it doesn't work for me. I would rather read it where it's all text. I'd rather see a wall of text and come up with my own stuff. So that came out wrong at first, but hopefully you guys got the point. I wasn't trying to say comics or books are better, just for me, books are better. I'd rather read a book than read a comic. But I do like the art in comics a lot, obviously. So there's that. Mubdi Khan asks, do you collect anything else other than action figures? I might have answered that before. I do. I have a giant jar of toenail clippings. No, I don't collect things like that. I don't collect anything other than action figures or things related to like pop culture type stuff. I can't think of anything. I have a lot of clothes. No, I don't really even have a lot of clothes. Socks. I have a lot of socks. I collect socks. We'll go with that. Andrew Kelly, what Marvel Legends Toy Biz figure would you like to see Hasbro redo? First and foremost, Cyclops, just because I think the Jim Lee Cyclops was such a disappointment. A very close second is the Jim Lee Rogue. Those two need to be done. He also asks, would I ever consider doing a custom figure contest where people submit their customs? So I would be looking at their customs and judging whose is the best, and then the prize would be a custom from me. He would like to participate in that, and that is not going to happen for 2 reasons. One is I don't judge other people's work. Even when people send me private messages on Facebook or YouTube or email asking me to let them know what I think of their work, I don't do it. It's a slippery slope, and I don't get involved in any way in the politics of the action figure community. I hate nothing more than the whole clickiness of the whole thing. So I stay out of that completely. So I'm never going to judge other people's figures, especially in an official judging capacity. Never going to happen. And then a prize would be me making a custom. Not for something like that. I may, don't hold me to this, I may at some point do a contest where the winner will get a custom figure, either of their choosing, or they'll get to select from a few or something like that. But I'll never judge other people's customs. That almost sounded like I was going to say, you'll never see me coming from the Mandarin. But I didn't, and it didn't sound like it, so I probably shouldn't have brought it up. Let's move on. Cartoon X22. Oh, no, that's not a question. Sorry. Hopefully I answered your question before. We'll see if I did. I don't know. Jose Sanchez asked a question about Toy Fair, but it's irrelevant now that Toy Fair already happened. Sorry about that. As we go on, it looks like we're going to get a lot of repeat questions because you guys don't like watching videos. It's weird because you're asking questions for me to answer in a video that you would presumably plan on watching, but if you'd watched the other ones, you wouldn't be asking the questions, so I'm not sure. There's a bit of a disconnect here. If you watch the videos up to where you're asking, and then see if it's been answered. That's the way to go. Let's do 2 more questions for this. G, the agent, asks, I know you resculpt and sculpt parts of your custom figures. Have you ever delved into 3D sculpting or clay modeling? No. 3D sculpting, I'm assuming you mean digital, you know, like 3D printing or sculpting 3D and then, yeah, you'd have to print it. No, I don't have the hardware, software, or any of that. So maybe someday. I wouldn't mind doing it at all, but I haven't yet. And clay modeling, not yet. I haven't done anything where I make it out of a clay and then bake it and then mold it, but I may get into that soon. I have some things on the back burner. They're swimming around up there in my head, and I may get to that, but not yet. And one more question for this video. Let's see. Not that one. Not that one. We'll do this one just because you said I hope it gets answered. So I'll answer it for you because I'm here for you. Sungju An, or An, sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Do you have a favorite childhood figure that you've kept for a long time? Hope this gets answered. Love your videos and keep up the good work. I think I might have answered it before, but I'll answer it again just for you. And probably the one I would pick out, even though I have the whole Beast Wars collection that I've kept from childhood all the way up till now, the one I would pick out is the original Optimus Prime. Not the Bat, but the I guess it was an Ultra probably at the time. He's like an 8-inch, the gorilla, the big one, big for the time. Love that figure, absolutely love it. Definitely kept it, so that's the one I would go. You know what, let's do one more, because I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood, so we're going to do one more. Here we go. Amin Saleh. Sorry if I messed up your name. I'm pretty sure I did. Will you ever review Pacific Rim figures? Keep up the videos. I might, but I can't say for sure. Alright guys, there it is. We are going to call it a wrap there, so thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos like this, more custom figures, more other good stuff, and in the meantime, keep collecting.